Archaeologists have uncovered something that defies everything we thought we knew about ancient Egypt. Drill holes and laser-like cuts carved into stone blocks thousands of years before such technology was supposed to exist. One stunned researcher remarked, "These marks look as if they were made yesterday, with tools we don't even fully understand today. Could this be proof of a lost technology, or something far stranger?"
Across the deserts of Egypt, the highlands of Peru, and the jungles of Southeast Asia, colossal stone blocks sit in eerie silence. Their surfaces are polished to mirror-like perfection. Edges are razor-sharp. Seams are so tight not even a human hair could slip between them. And perhaps most unsettling of all, some of these blocks weigh hundreds of tons, yet they appear to have been shaped as easily as if they were clay. How could Bronze Age tools, fragile copper chisels and pounding stones have achieved this? Or is there something more we are not seeing? Take, for example, the mysterious basalt blocks at the base of Egypt's pyramids. Basalt is harder than iron, yet these stones bear circular drill holes with spiral grooves etched into them, marks strikingly similar to those left by modern power drills. Egyptologists argue these were carved with primitive methods, but engineers examining the stones insist the evidence suggests something far more advanced, perhaps even rotary tools powered by methods we no longer understand. And Egypt is only the beginning. Thousands of miles away in the Peruvian Andes lies Sacsayhuaman, a fortress of gigantic stones fitted together with such uncanny precision that no mortar was ever required. The blocks are polygonal, each one cut with dozens of angles, yet they lock into each other like a three-dimensional puzzle. Modern stonemasons admit that reproducing such seamless joins on this scale would be a nightmare, even with computer modeling and laser-guided cutters. But the builders of Sacsayhuaman achieved it centuries before the Inca themselves, raising the haunting question, who taught them this craft? More shocking still are the stones at Puma Punku, part of the Tiwanaku complex in Bolivia. Here, perfectly symmetrical, H-shaped blocks lie scattered like pieces of an abandoned machine. These stones are cut from andesite, one of the hardest rocks on Earth, requiring enormous effort, even with diamond tools. Yet the cuts are flawless, angles sharp to a fraction of a degree, with interior right angles carved into their cores. Some surfaces are so flat they resemble machined metal. Engineers visiting the site have openly admitted that the precision is indistinguishable from factory production. How could a pre-industrial society have managed this? Recent discoveries in advanced imaging have deepened the mystery. In 2023, 3D scanning of Puma Punku's blocks revealed that the surfaces are not just flat, they're accurate to within thousandths of an inch. This is not the work of guesswork and hammer blows. It is the signature of a standardized system, possibly involving templates, measurement tools, or technologies completely absent from the archaeological record. And then there are the whispers of something even stranger, evidence of heat. Some geologists examining Inca and Egyptian stonework have pointed to surfaces that appear as though the rock was softened, almost melted, before being reshaped. Could ancient builders have mastered a technique of stone vitrification, using heat or chemical compounds to temporarily alter stone into a workable material? If true, it would mean that they wielded a technology modern science has only begun to experiment with. Skeptics argue that we must not underestimate the ingenuity of human hands and patience. But how do we explain the tool marks that spiral like drill cores, the exact geometry of interlocking blocks across continents, or the sudden disappearance of such techniques, leaving no gradual trail of development? Advanced technology does not emerge in isolation. It leaves evidence, experimentation, prototypes. Yet in these cases, it appears in full bloom, as if passed down from a vanished source. Some researchers suggest these techniques were born of forgotten civilizations, cultures erased by time, flood, or catastrophe, leaving behind only their indestructible stone. Others wonder if these sites hold the echoes of a knowledge exchange across oceans long before Columbus, a shared science scattered like breadcrumbs across the globe. And still, the stones sit in silence. Each groove, each polished face, Each impossible cut challenges us to see beyond what we believe history should be. If the past truly held tools and methods that rival our own, what else have we missed? What else lies buried beneath the sands, the forests, and the ruins? As archaeologists continue to probe these sites with new technologies, laser scanning, chemical analysis, even AI-driven modeling, the line between myth and science grows ever thinner. Are we on the verge of rediscovering a chapter of human history that was deliberately erased, or one that simply slipped into oblivion? The stones do not lie. They are the unbroken witnesses of time, and carved into their impossible surfaces may be the fingerprints of a forgotten age of technology, an age that, once uncovered, could change everything we thought we knew about the origins of civilization. The mysterious carvings etched into ancient stone hint at a technology far beyond what should have been possible thousands of years ago. But what if that same technology, or something even more advanced, wasn't just ancient, but present here on Earth today? According to whistleblower Bob Lazar, the secrets of alien engineering may already be in human hands.
Did you ask any questions about that?
No, there's no asking questions.
There's no asking questions.
No. There has to be some people
Right.
that know everything. I think a lot of that is private industry because the government is just so leaky.
Bob Lazar has been a fascinating figure in the realm of ufology and conspiracy theories for decades, captivating the public with his claims of working on alien technology at a secret site near Area 51.
You used to work at Area 51.
Well, you know, we want to be
Careful.
accurate.
Okay.
Area S4.
Lazar's narrative is particularly intriguing due to his assertion of holding degrees in physics and electronic technology from the prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology and the California Institute of Technology, also known as Caltech. These academic credentials are crucial to his story, as they would, in theory, make him more than qualified to work on the advanced projects he described. However, Lazar's educational claims have been met with skepticism, as no records of his attendance or graduation from these institutions have been found.
Again, I forgot where the hell I am.
This lack of evidence, including the absence of any corroborating accounts from classmates or professors, has led many to question the authenticity of his educational background. Further scrutiny of Lazar's academic history suggests he might have pursued education at a junior college or taken electronics courses elsewhere. While commendable, these alternative educational paths would not typically qualify someone for the types of roles Lazar claims to have held, particularly those involving reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology. Lazar's most famous claim centers around his alleged employment at S4, a supposed secretive site near Area 51. He describes S4 as a facility embedded in a mountainside containing extraterrestrial spacecrafts. According to Lazar, his work focused on understanding and replicating the craft's advanced propulsion technologies, which he claims were powered by element 115, also known as moscovium, a then unknown element. Despite the detailed nature of Lazar's descriptions, the US government and military have consistently denied the existence of a facility like S4 and any employment of Lazar in projects involving extraterrestrial technology. The lack of verifiable evidence supporting Lazar's employment or the existence of the technologies he describes has been a significant obstacle in validating his claims. The skepticism surrounding Lazar's narrative is compounded by the absence of evidence confirming his educational background. Without concrete proof, Lazar's extraordinary assertions remain a subject of debate, leaving his credibility in question among critics and supporters alike. In the enigmatic world of Bob Lazar and his allegations about Area 51, there's a detail that continues to intrigue both skeptics and believers. Lazar's description of a unique hand scanner used for security at the S4 facility. This isn't your ordinary biometric device that we're accustomed to today, such as fingerprint or retina scanners. According to Lazar, this scanner was far more sophisticated, focusing on the bones within the hand through a series of light emissions. It's a compelling aspect of his story, especially considering the emergence of photographic evidence years later that corroborated the existence of similar technology used in classified environments.